What's up, everybody? How's it going? Andrew?
How we doing out there, guys?
I think it's going to be a great night. So let me get rid of the headphones here. So welcome everybody to the 2021 Draft Position Show. Andrew, a pleasure to have you here for the show.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
The two teams in the championship from last
Exactly.
year.
Exactly. You know what? That calls. Jimmy, I think we have a sponsor to talk about.
Do we have a sponsor?
There's a sponsor.
We have a sponsor?
What is the sponsorship this year? Dude,
Oh,
what's
it looks like we're
backwards?
sponsored by Backwoods Smokes.
You can't just have one.
Can't have one.
So,
You need two.
so right now, we have in the audience, we have the legendary J-Bone. So, Andrew, the way this is going to go is we're going to talk about each team briefly.
Okay.
We want to get this rolling.
Yep.
Like always, it's tradition. We're going to use the numbers in the jar.
The
This
old
is
El Paso numbers.
Old El Paso. This is Trisha's dad's lottery jar, and it's actually been our fantasy thing for a long, long time.
Long time.
So what we're going to do, there's a procedure. So
Always
you
a procedure.
open, you draft, you draw the number, you close, and you drink.
And you drink.
So dad is what
Cheers
I'm
to
talking
that.
about. So right now, let's you want to just get into it.
I mean, might as well.
I mean, let's just do it.
People want to know.
Yeah. So the way this is going to go is teams that get 1 through 5 will be in the Hellraisers division, and teams that get 6 through 10 are in the Cake Killers division.
Cake Killers.
And I've got these all separated by power rankings. So
Without further ado.
without further ado, let's just go for it. So the very first
with the number
person.
one.
Now I'm going to talk about myself.
Do it.
So Andrew, I'm going to let you talk about my team. The data's
Well,
up there on the
yeah,
screen.
for sure. Let's talk about your team.
Yeah.
So Hollywood last year, again, don't forget he's taken 4 quarterbacks every year. But
Every year.
it included a championship this year.
Yeah.
With a record of 9-4.
Yes.
He also finished second in total points
Yep.
scored, and won his division by a tiebreak over Deadwood.
Yes. Now, Andrew, would you like me to go over there and click on my data sheet real quick and just so you can see my keepers, or you just want to go into it?
I think we could just go into. I think
I'm with you.
if they didn't watch the last show,
Then watch the other one.
don't watch the last
Do-
show. That you'll see the keepers
I like
in there.
Jimmy. Any predictions on who I will what number I'm going to pick.
Yeah, Jimbo, we need a prediction.
Out of 1 and 9,
1 and not. There is 10 still.
Yep.
I would say 4.
Ooh, he's looking at 4. So that's a Hellraiser. That's
Yeah.
Hellraiser division.
Okay.
But we'll see what the old El Paso has to say
So
about it.
what's old? Yes. So Hellraisers 1 through 5, K Killers. Okay, here it is. Andrew, drum roll,
Let's do
please. So, and we won't tell them on screen until
No.
I hit the number.
No, I
Okay,
love that.
We'll see.
And the number
is it?
is in. Oh,
Uh-oh.
A little falsy one.
Look at that.
ooh.
Okay, here's the
And-
reveal. Hollywood gets
Gets draft position.
draft position
2.
number 2. So
Number 2.
I am in the Hellraisers
So,
division.
so Jimbo was pretty close.
He
He
was.
put you in the Hellraiser division, and that's where you belong.
Yes. And like I said, it's a thrill to have you guys back for the 24th season of fantasy football.
24
This is 24
years.
seasons. Andrew, how old are you?
I am 25.
Shit. This league is almost as old as you.
I know. And
Gosh.
I've been in the league now for 5 years, I believe.
That's insane, dude. Okay. You know what? Okay, we're going to adopt that number.
Well, we need to close it, seal
Okay.
it,
Oh,
and have
we
it
didn't do procedure. Close.
close, seal,
Jimmy. Seal. Drink.
drink.
And might I say, we are wearing jerseys tonight. I'm wearing an older Buckeyes jersey,
Yep.
and Andrew's wearing a Buffalo
I'm
Bills
wearing a
jersey.
Stephon Diggs jersey.
And we are broadcasting, Jimbo, where from?
Barncade, baby.
Barncade, baby.
Barncade in the flesh.
In the flesh. We did a draft live show last year, but it's sponsored by J-Bone.
And backwood.
We did a live broadcast last year, but Owen kind of snuck in there, and it wasn't appropriate, so that one's not going to be shown.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next person?
I think we need to move
So-
to the number 2 power ranker.
The next person on the power rankings
Number
is.
2
Let me make sure know that the numbers are on.
Da-da-da-da.
Are you ready? Who's second in the power rankings?
Ooh, Bone Ian.
It is Marcus, and he has informed me that he is already in bed. It's bone in. So 24-ounce bone. He had a record last year of 8-5. He had an injury to Dak Prescott.
Big injury, Dak Prescott.
And we've discussed, we think that Mark's team really, that would have been a game changer for him to have Dak
Yeah, for
stay.
sure.
Because he was solid with his running backs and, oh my gosh, his receiving-
dynamic duo wide receivers with Tyreek Hill and Calvin
yes.
Ridley.
And his running back, the Minnesota Vikings running
Dalvin
back.
Cook.
Mark really did a good job of drafting.
There was a reason why he was power ranked number 2. He finished second in the division, but he scored the most points and had the most top weeks out of any team in the league. So
It's time.
We'll see what happens
Are you ready?
with Mark Goodman.
I hope Mark's in my division, Andrew.
I don't know if I want Mark.
I
Mark's
want him
got
in
a
my
good
division.
team.
I want his ass in my division. Let's get it. Okay, here we go. Jimmy, you ready? Here we go.
Open.
I don't want to spill this beer.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Oh, we got to redo.
Redo. Put him back
Redraw.
in. Put him back in.
Redraw. Okay. Okay.
Just one.
Ready? They don't tell.
Okay.
Who do you think he got, everybody? It's number 10. Yay!
Once again, Jeff and Mark in separate divisions.
Separate ways, baby. Just like Journey. Separate ways. Okay.
Hey, you better be scared of the Manimals.
Yeah.
Manimals know how to run their teams.
So far, we have one person in the Hellraisers division and one person for the Kid Killers. All right, we got to follow procedure.
Follow procedure. Lock her
Yeah,
up
lock, and drink.
and drink.
Jimmy, you have to take a drink. You do. It's procedure.
Annual procedure.
Okay. All right, so let me get. You know what? I'm gonna bring this thing over. My draft. That's gonna be my bar table.
Little box.
It's track and field. I can't get comfortable. Oh, come on. Okay. Sorry, Jimmy. Okay. Andrew,
I think we're ready for.
I think we're ready for the next person.
Yeah.
I think it's none other than our close friend Andrew. Gonna make sure we have all the buttons pressed. Yes.
And beautiful.
Andrew, everybody, the GOAT.
We're here.
The GOAT. He is power ranking number 3, and he did make it to the finals, unlike Ricky Love. Ricky Love did not make it to the finals.
Once again.
Not
Once
even
again.
close. So Andrew finished with a record of 9-4, a solid team. He's really put together a really great presence in fantasy, and we're glad he's here. So let's do this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Jimmy, what's your thoughts on this number? Where do you think he's going to be? Cake Killers or Hellraisers?
Hollywood or back with Mark for
Yeah.
a second straight year?
I put him at 7.
Ooh,
Okay.
back with
Hold on.
Mark.
Now, Andrew, you can look, but don't say anything.
I won't.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay, guess where he is, everybody? Number 5.
Position 5, right
He
in
is
the middle.
in the Hellraisers division.
Joining Hollywood.
Yes,
In the Hellraiser
that's
division.
my boy. You're my boy, Blue.
My boy, bud.
Okay, it's procedure.
Procedure?
Jimmy, it's procedure.
One foot
Close.
on both sides of the rope, baby. Number
Drink.
5.
That's good shit. Okay, so let's move on to the next
Individual.
team. Individual. So,
Now, after
Yes.
Power Rank 3, things start to change a little bit.
it does. It's a little shocking who ended up kind of in their spots. You wouldn't believe some of the people.
Who ended up?
You'll be surprised at who in the power rankings where they fell. So, right now we're at number 4, and that person is. Let me punch it up. We're gonna punch it up. Bob Hedges.
Hedges.
Bob Hedges. And if you're watching this, Bob, bring your own Coke. Bring your own Coca-Cola to the party,
Please.
please. We drink just beer here. Are you with me? Yeah. This is alcohol only.
Come on.
Alcohol only. Okay.
But
So-
going into Deadwood,
Let's talk about Deadwood. He had a solid
9-4.
year.
He had the
I mean,
same-
that's respectable.
he tied for the top record. Unfortunately, had some tiebreak losses that ended up getting him in the first
Yes.
playoff matchup.
And he lost the edge with me, so that really hurt him in the playoffs. And the way he fell with his position, he lost. So sorry, Bob. You didn't win your second one.
Sometimes that's how the cookie
It's
crumbles.
just, hey, you got one more championship than Ricky Love, though.
That's true.
I'm gonna drink take.
He won
Is-
the year before.
He did. Is Buckeye? If Buckeye Bob's out there, Bob, you need to win one. Okay. Donna,
And 4 boys.
yeah, 4 boys
But,
needs to win.
I mean, we can assume that's
J
not
Bone.
gonna
I would
happen.
like to see J Bone get one. How about you?
J-Bone can. I think he's
Yeah.
going to surprise some people
I
this
think
year.
he's going to surprise some people this year.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to surprise some people. Okay,
Hey, do
this
gold,
is
baby.
it.
I mean, hey, you can only go up from there with only one.
Yes. Okay.
I think
Are you
we're ready
ready?
for number 5.
Yeah. Let me check something real quick. Let me check something. Stay right there. I had so much stuff going on. I just wanted to make sure I hit record. How's the draft? Oh, we had people. Hey, let's do a
Oh,
little.
both of them.
We got a lot of people on here. What's Ricky Love saying?
Bob is asleep.
Bob's asleep.
Damn.
Hey, Homeo D's
Homeo
out there.
D saying this show's a train wreck. Are you kidding
Not a
me?
train wreck. Homeo D.
Homeo D.
I'll show you a train wreck.
You gotta get up here for this.
Are you ready? Who is Bob Hedges? Where does he land?
Ooh. I think he's going in Mark Goodman's
Let's have a look.
division.
Oh,
baby.
You ready to see it, everybody?
And
Number
results are
7.
in.
He's a cake killer.
Kid Keeler joining Mark Goodman. So even split so far through 4 picks.
Deadwood. Number 7. Okay, we got a little procedure.
Little
Homeo T.
procedure.
Dan said the show's a train wreck.
I know.
This,
what is he doing?
This show is world famous.
famous.
Okay, that's procedure. Close and drink. Mm-hmm. I think Jake's in bed.
It's unfortunate.
All right. So that we're making really good progress right now. So right now, guess who is the next person in our power rankings?
I feel like it's a guy that has no championships.
Bob Miracle.
It is a guy
With zero.
with no championships. It's Ricky Love.
The man himself with no championships.
Hey, let's talk about Ricky Love though. Look, he had a good record though. 8-5.
8-5.
Respectable.
Finished third in the Hellraisers
did.
division last year.
That's
Had a
pretty
solid
tight.
team.
You know, that's saying a lot there though. A lot of these teams, it's pretty tight.
Very tight.
Just Homeo D.
Homeo D and J-Bone just a little farther down the
Sorry.
ladder.
I don't know what to say. I'm gonna take a drink on that one.
I will join you on that.
All right. So, without further delay,
I think
It's
it's
time.
time.
I think it's time.
Keep it moving.
Let's keep this moving. We officially have not filled out a division yet, so
Nope.
it's been
We're
even.
even.
Okay. Where does Ricky Love land?
Real question. Oh man, what a
Let's punch it
ugly
up.
division.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Keg Killer. Ricky Love.
Ricky Love going.
I'm
to
liking
the
it.
Keg
Okay,
Killer.
we got procedure, Jimmy. Jimmy, we got a special announcement. Backwoods.
We refuse to pay for this unless we see our advertisement.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, so that brings the Keg Killers to 3.
It does. So we got, so far in the Keg Killers, we have Deadwood, Ricky Love, and Marcus. And then you and I are in the Hellraisers. So
Sure, and I
Yeah.
think when our draft comes, I think we're going to talk schedule, correct?
Yes,
Based
yes.
because of the
Oh.
additional game.
yes, we do have to talk about that.
So
Yeah,
just
we'll
something
be-
to look forward
I
to.
think we'll probably talk about that during Top Golf.
Perfect.
Yes. Very good. Chop, chop. Yes.
Update to come in the future.
Update to come. But it does add a little bit of an element.
It does.
So are we going to stick with the same schedule and not add an extra game? But I need to see if CBS can accommodate it.
Yeah, we got to take all matters.
We will look at all. We will take everything into advisement.
For
right?
sure.
We're going to talk to J-Bone and get him on board.
For sure. All
right.
I think we need to move to number 6.
You might be surprised who number 6 was. Are you ready
I don't
for
have
this
a
one?
clue.
Bob Miracle.
It's Buckeye Bob.
Buckeye Bob?
Bob ended up being the 6th ranked team in the power rankings. He has a 7-6 record. He struggled to finish the draft. He didn't make it last year.
Right.
But him and Homeo D had to do a supplemental draft
After,
a
yes.
couple days later, and ended up Bob built himself a pretty good team off of
Above
non-drafted
500
players.
record for not drafting.
That's
half
pretty
your
good.
team?
Now, where was Homeo D? He was on the supplemental. Yeah.
He had a 6-game losing streak.
I want to bring
some.
something up when we get to Dan's team. I'm not going to say it yet. I'm going to
Okay.
save it for the audience.
More to come.
It's an interesting twist. Goodman has a twist on this one, by the way. There's a rule for Dan. Dan has to do something.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's get this. You'll like this, J-Bone.
All right.
Okay,
For Golden Buckeye.
where do you think Golden Buckeye's going to go, Jimmy?
High. I think he might.
You think he's going to be in the Hellraisers?
8 or 6?
The odds are he's going to go in the Hellraisers.
I
Let's
think
see
he's
what we
going to be also in the Keg Killers.
I think he might too. Let's see.
3, baby.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, man.
Let's punch it up. Boom! He is a cake killer.
That's 4 individuals.
Buckeye Bob.
Almost locked up an entire division.
Okay.
Because I know I want Dan YOKUM in my division.
Okay, see, I want Homeo D in my division too.
Last time I
Deal.
checked, we're in the same division.
Actually, looks like J-Bone and Homeo D.
Oh, locked up?
Locked up. Lock it up, drink.
Drink.
J-Bone, you got a drink. Dude. I want to keep the audience posted. We're going to do something very special tomorrow at 9 o'clock here at Barncade. We're going to do the very first Silver Strike Bowling Challenge.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, we're
All right.
literally incredible technologies. I built a Silver Strike Bowling X, and I've got to show And we're all competing. There's 8 players.
Okay.
And it's going to be fantastic. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Beautiful. Now, before we continue,
Yes.
Dan Yokum's chiming in here and saying that he'd rather watch A Bachelor in Paradise. Are you kidding me?
Dude.
Are you kidding me?
That's Stephanie talking. Don't even go there. And
Get
Stephanie.
out of here.
Who's saying that?
Championships roll tide. This isn't Alabama.
Dude.
I think that's a drink.
Andrew.
Someone needs to drink for that. And
Homie
I think
D,
it's,
take a drink, homie.
yeah, dude.
Jimbo, take a drink, Jimbo. Cheers, Jimbo. Okay.
Championships. Hey,
Yes.
Dan, at least you have some championships. There's a few people out there that don't.
Dan's got 2.
He's got 2.
But I want to say, I did a little research on everyone's championships. Guess when the last time Homie D won a championship?
What, back in like 2002?
2004. Dan hasn't won a championship since 2004.
So he might as well join 4 boys.
Whew. Man, I don't know. Whew. Okay, who's up next?
He said that was PJ. Uh-huh.
No, that was not PJ. That was not PJ. Okay,
All right, moving
our
on.
next,
Is this number 7?
yes.
Number
So,
7, Power Rank.
I want to make sure I've got the buttons checked. Z-Baz.
Oh.
Can you believe that Z-Baz fell to number 7 in the power
Well, he did.
rankings?
Last year he did.
Look at his record, Andrew. That is not
He did.
up to his par.
Correct. But he did play in the hardest division last year, which had
True.
which had most of the top power ranking players.
He struggled last year.
Very, very much. I think he had a lot of injuries, and again, how Jake
It was
drafts.
COVID. I think COVID affected Jake
But
somehow.
I think also just how
Yeah.
he drafts. He relies so heavily on spending his money on high players,
He overthought it.
and so it ended up coming back to bite him.
You really should draft 4 quarterbacks like myself.
I mean,
Okay,
you can't deny it.
where do you think Jake's going to go?
I think he's
I
coming
know
to the
Jake's.
Hellraisers.
I know Jake's awake. Yeah,
I think he's coming to the Hellraisers.
I think you're right.
I think Jake's counting sheep.
I think,
I think so too.
Ooh.
Okay.
He's in the Hellraisers, everybody.
Is
Boom. It's number 4.
Number 4.
Jake is Jakester. I'm going to write that down.
So he's still the number one and the number 2 pick are still out there,
Yes, they are.
which
Dude,
which is given to one or
Dude.
2 or the bottom of the league.
it's looking like it just could fall that way. Okay.
Pink is the new gold, baby.
Pink is the new gold.
Hey, J-Bone, could you get me another beer?
Of course.
Jimmy, it's the bartender. Thank you, Jimbo. Okay.
Did we drink from that? Maybe I didn't drink.
I need to catch up because we sealed, and now we need to do the drink. Okay, like I said, Jake is in the Hellraisers.
Beautiful.
Excellent. We're gonna punch up. Who do you think, Jimbo, is gonna be our 8th ranked team?
8th ranked team, huh?
You won't believe it.
It's not Homeo D.
It's Shep Dog.
Chef Dog.
Shep Dog is number 8.
He was higher than that.
I'm shocked by that one.
Usually
The Shep dog.
we don't know what's happened to Shep Dog.
Well, if you notice during the season, he kept dropping Saquon Barkley,
he
thinking
did, but he picked him back up. Though.
right. He was picking him back up.
Wow.
But is that actually going to be relevant?
He's
it looks like
expensive.
he's not even going to be available for
But
the
he's
first 3 weeks.
But he's expensive. Oh, I didn't know that.
There's a chance. He's not going to be 100%. So what happens if he tears his leg again?
Well, it's going to be tough.
It's going to be really tough.
I know this. Shep Dog still had a 6-7 record, and I know going into the last 3 weeks, everyone was still pretty tight.
Yeah.
It was pretty tight.
He did make the playoffs just because of his
Yep,
counterparts.
he was there. Okay, here it is. Let's see.
Well, let's get
Where
it going.
do we close it out? Do we close it out?
Great question.
We close it out.
No.
Shep Dog, boom, is 6.
6.
Listen to this.
Oh, man. What a dynamic division.
That is unbelievable.
You hate to see
So we
it.
we'll review that at the end here. We'll all go over the divisions real quick. Wow.
Dan Yokum
This
saying,
show reminds me of morning announcements in high school.
are you kidding me?
Please. This is excellence.
Dan,
This is
I don't
excellence.
need your false advertising.
Well, see,
here.
what Dan knows, what the joke there is that I did the announcements
You
in
did.
high school. Yeah, I did. Me and Spencer did. Okay.
Oh, that's legendary.
All right, so that division's closed out.
Yep,
So
let's
I'm going to lock
seal,
that out.
seal.
Let's seal it. Oh, I got to do that, yeah.
Seal,
Seal, drink.
drink.
Jimmy, you got a drink. That's part of the deal.
A drink.
Okay, seal it, drink it.
All right, one of these guys is going to get the number 1 pick. The other one's going to get the number 3 pick.
Yes.
And it all comes down to
I know
J-Bone
there's one person that deserves that top spot,
and Dan Yokum.
It's.
and he's worked very hard.
I want
for
to talk
it.
about Home Yoke D's team before we do that. Yes, Home Yoke D
Home Yoke D.
is in the 9th position.
Now you have some information that you would like to share.
I do. And Goodman and I talked about this. It was Goodman's idea. It was a good idea. So, unfortunately, J-Bone will be wearing the pink shirt.
That's 2 years running.
That's 2 years in a row. However, there was a team that lost to the pink shirt recipient.
Oh no.
That was Home Yoke D.
Home Yoke D.
D lost
You
to
lost?
Jimmy.
He lost to me.
He
The
did.
pink shirt?
So what Goodman said is that, and we didn't even look at the records or any of that. The team that lost to the pink shirt recipient has to take a chug or a shot. So Dan will have his
It
choice.
sounds like an opening shot of Knob Creek.
It could be either Knob Creek or Dan will chug. I mean, it will be
Ooh,
his choice, but we will watch him. And
Something has to be done.
Something will be done. Jimmy will be wearing the pink shirt with pride, and
Dan,
Home Yoke D will be
Dan, I
wearing.
appreciate your generosity.
Yes.
on that.
Okay, what do you
Very
think?
nice.
All right, number
This
1
is
and
it,
number
everybody.
3.
This
I
is-
think Dan's getting the numero uno spot.
Let's see.
It's J-Bone at the top, baby.
Home Yoke D.
Home Yoke
Home Yoke D
D.
will be drafting number 1.
Number
and he's,
1 pick.
He's in the Hellraisers, so it's Home Yoke D. And, we will round this out. So let's do this real
Yep.
quick. So we already know the result of the last one.
Yep, bring it up.
So let's bring it up. I want to make sure that's on. We're punching it up. There's J-Bone.
J-Bone coming
There's
in.
J-Bone.
And
And
he will
J-Bone
be at
will
number
be...
3.
He will have number 3. So bam. Jimmy it will be in the Hellraisers.
Hellraisers division. So just to recap,
Yes.
in the divisions,
So we'll recap. Hold on. I'm going to punch that up real quick.
Yep.
Give some stats to the audience real quick
Yeah.
while I fix some things.
for sure.
Yeah. Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, so we got some just coming in. So again, just to kind of recap, there's some. The divisions are
Just hang tight.
okay. Yeah,
Talk about what's going on this weekend.
yeah. So this weekend, moving into the weekend festivities. So to open tomorrow, we'll be doing some Top Golf. So we'll all get here early in the morning, and then make our way that way. And then, as Jeff mentioned earlier, there'll be a Silver Strike match with everyone involved trying to bring home a bowling championship. Who do you think you are? I am. If you don't know who that is, I suggest you figure that out. Now, just some big stats from last year. Obviously, it was a tight race. 3 teams at 9 and 4, and a couple teams right behind them at 8 and 5. So every year is a competitive year. Anybody can win. Unfortunately, not for boys. That's not a shock. But just a couple of other fun facts. Hollywood and 24-ounce Bone In had the most top weeks with 4. As I mentioned earlier, Bone In had the most total points. He also had almost the most points scored against him. The funny thing was, Jay Bone's team did not help himself with giving up the most points. Now, that's not his fault. It's just sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. He gave up 2,024 points. The next closest was 1941. So, Jay Bone caught a tough break in. Unfortunately, that's sometimes how it goes. But I expect big things this year from Jay Bone. I definitely see an improved record. It's where we're going. But from there, oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Any comments out there?
Yeah, read some comments,
Dan, any idea who you plan to take number 1 overall? I know last year you picked Christian McCaffrey. Is that gonna be the plan again this year? Are we going somewhere else? I mean, Jeff's always looking for more quarterbacks to be thrown out there. I mean, no, you're good. We could also keep some more defenses. You know, obviously we could kind of roll into some of the big keepers. I think Hedges has some really good keepers, just a team to look out to. Has both Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, the dynamic Bills connection. Now, I'm not excited about that. I'd love to have him on my team, but it's hard to compete against the Bills, who get to play the Jets twice, the Dolphins are a little improved, but offense might not be scoring a lot, and then the Patriots. So we'll see how that goes. The other cool fact that myself and my dad were talking about was that everybody kept at least a quarterback. Now, Jeff kept 2, and does that come to you as a shock? No. But the only team that did not keep a quarterback was me. And so it'll be interesting when it comes to the draft, who's taking, or when quarterbacks come off, what we expect. I know for a lot of people, and how normal drafts go, running backs are going to be a premium. You're going to see money flying off the board off running backs, from McCaffrey to Josh Jacobs to Dalvin Cook. Derrick Henry's kept by Hollywood, but your top running backs, you're going to find a lot of money being spent. So some rookies that may you have seen, Etienne came down with an injury, so I think he's done for this season. And Rick, you are right. Jake does love his running backs. I mean, he loves his whole team to spend early, just to get rid of all his cash from his whole entire starting roster. But it's paid off. He's got how many championships, Jeff? Welcome back.
Welcome. Hello. Who's got what now?
How many championships does Jake have?
Jake's got 4.
4 championships?
Jake's got 4.
So him spending early sometimes has paid off.
Yeah. Jake's tough. Okay, so let's review before we close it out tonight.
Yeah.
Let me check it out.
Going back to the division.
So let's review.
Yeah.
So we've got Homeoke D. He took the number 1 spot.
Yeah.
In the Hellraisers division. He will be drafting number 1. Me, myself, and I, the 5-time, I will be drafting in the 2nd spot. J-Bone will be number 3. Jake will be drafting number 4. Andrew, the Goat, number 5. And so, Andrew, Jimmy and Andrew, what's your thoughts of the Hellraisers division? What's your general thoughts?
General thoughts are,
yeah,
it brings a wide variety.
Yeah, it's an interesting mix.
It brings the 2 teams in the championship from last year.
That's true.
And the 2 teams that finished in the bottom tier of the league.
That's true.
And then you have Jake, who I believe power rank number 5, so that gives you pretty even split from top to bottom.
It's pretty even, I think.
So going from there, it's going to be an interesting division to see what entails and who comes out on top. There will be a battle. We'll see who gets it going.
Yeah.
Ricky loves saying that's an easy division.
It could be.
It could be.
Let's review Ricky Love's division.
Let's go
to the Cake Killers. So looking here, we have Shep Dog at the number 6 spot. Bob Hedges. Number 7. He will be drafted 7. I expect big things from Buckeye Bob at number 8. He will be drafting in the 8th
He is
position.
the golden Buckeye.
He's the golden Buckeye. Ricky Love will be drafting in the 9th spot.
Can we talk about his picture real quick?
Let's talk about that picture.
Oh my goodness. He is seeing stars.
He's loving it. He was in love.
Not with his fantasy team.
No, wait. Number 10. Mark's bringing up the rear, baby. Mark loves to bring up the rear at number 10.
But that's always how Mark plays.
That's
He
right.
always is the last one to get all
he
his
plays
players.
it in the rear.
No, he's got a bone in.
He's a bone in.
It's something like
Let's
that.
talk about Mark's picture.
Let's do a cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Wait, we got to do the cheers on screen. Wait. Let's go to the camera. Let's do the cheers on screen. J-Mo, cheers. All right, let's go back to that picture one more time. So the divisions are looking pretty good.
Someone just looks way too excited.
Okay, seriously, I think that's a tough division.
I mean, that brings your power rank 2, 4, 5, 6, and
You know what?
8.
I think for one of the first years in a long time, I think that both divisions are kind of even from top to bottom because Mark's got 3 championships.
Yeah.
Shepdog's got 2 championships.
Okay.
Buckeye Bob has.
Well, they got
you're
2
right.
people with 0.
They got 2 people with the double 0.
But if we go back, let's go back to the other division.
Let's go back real quick. Let's go back. Let's run it down.
Let's
Home
see
Yoke
how many
D.
championships we got in here.
Home Yoke D, 2 championships. Hollywood,
5.
5.
5 big ones.
J-Bone coming in at 0, but that's okay. Jake, he's got, boom, he's got 4. And then Andrew's got 1. So that's a lot of championships
Lots of
tied up.
championships at
That's
the
a
top.
tough division, I think.
Yeah, you're just gonna see a lot of battles out there.
Dude, the things that needs to be discussed is draft strategy. So with the number 3 pick, Jimbo, what's your thoughts? Don't tell us what your strategy is, but do you
Give us some
have you
insights
really
on what you're.
thought about what you might want to accomplish at that 3rd spot?
Definitely want to get. I'm not going to hide it. Somebody in the quarterback position, I think. So.
Get on to this one. Okay. I think what Jimbo's trying to tell everybody is that he's shopping for a quarterback, right?
I'm shopping, baby, for a quarterback. Outside of Gentleman Ben, he's my go-to, but I got to have some young blood in there. I'm not going to hide it. Some young blood.
Blood.
Rick YOKUM just said
Yeah.
rainbow lens.
Okay. You know,
Keep picking at the minefield there, Rick.
that's right, Ricky Love. No, seriously, you know, Home Yoke D having that, let's go back to that. Home Yoke D having that top spot, you could really set the tone with the draft. And this year, I really don't know where this draft's going to go.
Anything can
Does
happen.
Dan in the chat, Dan, are you still out there in the chat? If you do you have a player in your mind?
I think he's gone.
Dan went to bed.
Dan went to bed.
Come on, Dan. Well, maybe we should end this stream. What do you think?
I think it's that time. I think.
Well, we need to get to bed because we got Top Golf in the morning. We got a big party weekend here, right, J-Bone?
That's right.
Jimmy's got an advertisement, one more advertisement he wants to share with you real quick.
Brought to you by Backwoods Smokes.
We're gonna have a great fantasy weekend. Everybody's gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna stay safe. I'm expecting some big things out of Buckeye Bob. I'm just gonna say it. You know, maybe J-Bone. I'm expecting big things.
Buckeye Bob
That's
and
okay,
J-Bone.
too.
Interesting combo.
All right. So everybody, thanks for being a part of the show. Andrew, J-Bone for hanging out with us, and we will see you next time. Right, Jimmy?
For sure. See ya.
Let me bail.